Good morning, folks. This is a very exciting time of year for Crickets Chirps Farm. This is a time of year where we do our very first incubation and hatch of our quail. We all love to have baby animals on the farm, and our quail chicks are the littlest, tiniest babies we get. So this is our first step to our hatch and incubation. And I use, I'll show you, the Genesis Hovabator 1588. And I have been very successful with this incubator. You can get it right off of Amazon or straight from the company. I get mine from Amazon, and I'll link it in the video. And like I said, and I buy the turner separately. You can see how many eggs you can fit in this turner. You can also hand turn your eggs if you want to save a little bit of money, but I went ahead and spent the extra money to get the turner. I don't have time to be turning eggs several times a day. So I have it all set up. There's directions in your box of how to set up your incubator. And the first thing you do is lift up your tray here. What works for me here in Northern California, as you can see down here, your troughs are numbered. You have 1 through 4. And I take my water cup and I fill up troughs number 1 and 2. That's what's given me success for my humidity for my chicks. And again, this is when I'm first setting up my incubator. I run my incubator 24 hours before I put any eggs in here. So I'm trying to get this incubator all put together. Put the lid on it. Nice and snug. We're going to plug it in. To the wall here, it has 2 plugs, 2 power sources, I should say. We have one. I'm under my table here. I'm gonna do it in the kitchen. This is a new house for me, so it will be the first time in this house that I do it. So this kind of will be an experimental run on this hatch. I should mention that. Everything I'm telling you that I've done successfully was at my other house. It should be the same. I'm right down the street, but I am living in a trailer this time. Still using wood heat, so we shall see. But so it's all plugged in. As you can see, it shows you the humidity and the temperature here. This incubator has a set temp. It should come up to about 99, 100 degrees. And I run my humidity to 45 to 55 during the setting of the eggs. And I've been successful when you go on lockdown your last 3 days of your, and we're gonna go through this whole process while we're hatching our eggs, so don't worry about it. I'm just giving you a quick summary right now on our setting up our incubator. But while the eggs are setting, quail eggs go for about 17 to 18 days from putting them in here till the day of hatch. I run the humidity from 45 to 55. And then on their 3 days of lockdown, I raise it up to 55 to 65 on the humidity. So the reason we're gonna run this for 24 hours is we wanna make sure that that humidity and temperature setting balances out before we put our eggs in here. In the meantime, over the past 7 days, I've been collecting quail eggs from both my Celadon and Italian or Manchurian Cotornix quail. You can see I have 2 different colors here. I have the blue and I have the speckled eggs from the 2 different quail. And tomorrow when we put the quail eggs in there, we'll go over which ones I've decided to put in there, and I'll go over why. That'll be tomorrow's video though. So pretty exciting news, guys. We're going to be having quail chickies and I'm excited about it. I always love this process. I love the little quail babies. So as you can see, our humidity is, there's the temperature starting to come up. and the humidity is starting to change. So this is step one to setting up our incubator and getting ready to do the whole quail incubation and hatching process. So tomorrow's video will be on putting the eggs into the incubator. Be sure you check in and watch that. See you later.